Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Delbuno. I am going to read you a story titled Too Much Glue. This is a special read aloud for Matthew, our birthday boy, Maddie, Julian, Ion, and Holly. I hope that some more of our friends decided to join and listen in on this story. So, our title is Too Much Glue, and it's written by Jason Lefebvre and illustrated by Zach Retz. So, remember, illustrators do the drawings, and the authors write the story with their words. So, in this story, we are going to have a character named Maddie. And Maddie and his dad make many arts and crafts glue projects at home. But Maddie is going to learn that glue can get really, really messy. Let's watch and think about what happens in the beginning, middle, and end of this story. Let's get started. Our art teacher says, "Too much glue never dries," she reminds us. "Glue raindrops, not puddles." And she warns me, "Maddie, too much glue." So if you look in the illustration, you can see Maddie has a lot of glue drying. And then you can see his buddy in the back is doing a really nice job doing little itty bitty raindrops and not puddles of glue. But my dad and I love glue. At home, we make glue glasses, glue mustaches, and even glue bouncy balls. Mom is happy to help. Wow, look at this illustration of all the fun crafts they make with glue. This makes me want to try it. I bet Maddie probably wants to go into our arts and crafts studio and make some. Oh. So during art class, I found the fullest bottles of glue. I tip them over and squeeze. Plop! Glue squishes from the orange tips and slops all over. Sequins and googly eyes float around in a gluey lake. Then it's time for the most important decoration. Let's predict. What do you think is going to be the most important decoration? I hope it's glitter. I think I was wrong. Geronimo! I belly flop onto the table and roll around, letting the glue and everything else cover me. Look at that, Maddie. I don't think his teacher's going to be happy with him. "Time to go on the drying rack," I announce. But when I try to pull myself off the table, I boing right back down. "Too much glue, Maddie! Too much glue!" my teacher squawks. This is bad. There's only half an hour until the end of school, and all I can do is lift my head, wave my hands, and wiggle my feet. The rest of me is a blocky, stucky mess. "Can somebody help me?" I call. Uh-oh. He's stuck to the desk. While my teacher breathes into a paper bag, Noah shouts, "Let's lasso him!" Izzy, Noah, and Owen get to work. Here in the illustration, you can see the lasso. Soon I'm roped from all sides like a rodeo pony. But when they try to pull me out, snap! The lasso breaks, leaving colorful octopus tentacles everywhere. The glue is too strong, and now I'm a clingy, stringy, blocky, stucky mess. "Don't worry, Maddie. We know what to do," shout Luke and Grace from across the room. Let's use the illustration. What do you think they're going to try to do? Oh, it looks like they created something, these little inventors. "Is that a tow truck?" I ask as they wheel the contraption over and stick a plastic hook into my suit of glue. My friends pulled one way, and the glue pulls the other. Creak, click, creak, click. Until... school truck explodes and plastic bricks rain all over. Now I'm a clicky bricky, clingy stringy, blucky stucky mess. Do you hear that rhyming, boys and girls? Clicky bricky, clingy stringy, blucky stucky mess. The school nurse bursts in and checks up my temperature. 98.6. Sorry, no fever. I can't send you home early. She dabs and pats me like I'm spilled juice. But the more she blots, the more the glue spreads. Uh-oh. She can't help him. It's just getting more and more sloppy. Soon, I'm a melted mummy. Clicky bricky, clingy stringy, blucky stucky mess. Then the principal comes in. He takes one look at me, sticks a note on my belly, and leaves. Seeing my teacher huffing and puffing like a train gives me a great idea. I whisper to Haley and Owen. The final bell rings and everyone freezes except Owen and Haley. Let's make a prediction. What do you think is his great idea? What did Maddie tell Haley and Owen? It's the biggest one we could make, they shout. Oh, so what was their idea? A fan, that's right. It's the biggest one we can make, they shout, furiously flapping a huge paper fan at me. Then, just as I'm thinking I'll be a note on my tummy, melted mummy, clicky bricky, clingy stringy, blucky stucky glue boy for the rest of my life, my plan works. Something my teacher said could never happen happens. The glue dries. But I'm still stuck. And now I hear footsteps. The door starts to open. Who do you think is coming in? My father and some other carpool parents walk in. Dad comes closer and inspects me. Then he peels me off the table. Glue, yarn, bricks, and all. He spins me around. No one makes a sound. Then Dad smiles. Maddie, you're a masterpiece! He holds me up for everyone to admire. My friends all cheer. Yeah! Woo! Go Maddie! The car ride home is interesting. Oh, what do you think is so interesting about the car ride? What's falling out of the car? And this dad seems to drive a little crazy. They're not even on the road. Mom is speechless when Dad brings me in the house, but he knows just what to do. Well, kiddo, Dad says, some beautiful things only happen once, and this is one of those things. He gently grips the dried glue in front of my neck and behind my collar and peels me open like a ripe banana. So you see how Dad's pulling it off side by side? Now it's Dad's turn to glue, and he seals up the sides of the me-shaped work of art. I bet it would take all the glue in the art room to make a U-shaped work of art, Dad, I say. Dad laughs. Then he glues a big magnet to the back of my project and hangs it on the fridge. During dinner, we sneak peeks at my masterpiece. And after dinner, we take the principal's note very seriously. And then it says, on the note, it says, from the desk of Elmer G. Stuckey. Please encourage Maddie to use tape instead of glue. So what do you think his family uses to craft now instead? Tape. That's right. So in the beginning of the story, I said, let's think about what happens in the beginning, middle, and end. So what happened in the very beginning of the story? So what happened first? Let's think about who, So Maddie was at school in art class playing with glue. Then in the middle, Maddie made something. What did he start to make? And it caused a big problem. That's right. He made this glue project like suit. Turned himself into a gluey mess and he was stuck. And then what happened last? What happened in the end? In the end, Dad came to their school and helped Maddie get off of the table, and now he's at home crafting with his family. Great job. I hope my friends enjoyed this. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.